Let's play a word association game. What do you think of when I say the word power or beauty? What do you think of when I say the word girls? When I think of girls, I think of strength, resilience, kindness, and community. However, for many, the pre-existing societal connotations surrounding young women are different. When I was 12, I was told by a teacher that my body was distracting to my male classmates, or even to my male teachers. I didn't really understand what that meant. My body, my very presence in a learning environment, was distracting. This is a reality for women and girls across the globe, where we put forth hardworking natures and a willingness to learn. Others see a hindrance based solely on our existence as women. By the time I was old enough to recognize misogyny, it had already crept into every aspect of my life. The first time I experienced street harassment, I was 9. The first time I felt the impacts of microaggressions when it came in forms of being labeled as bossy in kindergarten or slut when I dressed to suit the weather. Sexism is a broad issue spanning across every aspect of the female experience. But what can we do about it? When asked what women can do to stand up to sexism, the question is often met with a chorus of, "Don't let yourself be pushed around," or "Speak up for yourself." However, when the same women who have been encouraged to speak up do so, they face a pushback from coworkers, family, and friends. They are faced with choruses of, "Grow a thicker skin," or "Hear all sides of the story." Because when women's response to the ever-present devaluing they face all too often doesn't fit the narrow mold of feminism that has been perpetrated by the very oppressors they stand against, suddenly their stance is invalidated by their unconventional reaction. The stones that were thrown at me came adorned with labels of pushy or loudmouthed. I was told men don't like talkative women, but I was confused. Why should I care what anyone has to say about me? Men are more likely to speak up in business meetings and make up over 75% of the conversation. They are also more likely to interrupt women. 75% of women have experienced some form of retaliation from coworkers, family, or friends when speaking up about sexual harassment in the workforce. How can we expect women to come forward with their experiences when we cannot guarantee them support or even career or personal safety? So, what can we do about it? The answer is twofold: talk and listen. Men, talk. As much as you've been conditioned not to, talk about your salary. Most women who fall victim to the wage gap don't even realize that they're being underpaid for the hard work that they put in. But if a male coworker who works in the exact same position happens to mention that he makes more than her, she will know just how much her time and her skill is worth. Work with your female colleagues to achieve equal pay, not against them. Men, listen. Listen to your female colleagues when she says she has had a bad experience with a male coworker. More importantly, believe her. Mothers, talk. Teach your young daughters their worth, that they are beautiful and strong regardless of the ways the world will try to tear them down. Teach them the history of women, that those who worked so hard before them to open up opportunities for women across the globe, but that there is still so much more work to be done. Business owners, employers, Hollywood executives, advertisers, listen. When a woman says that she is being underrepresented in your field, it is your job to correct the issue, not her job to work harder for you to accept her. Sexism at a consumer level is the branch of an infected tree. The only way to dissolve the system is to stop it at its source. Everyone, listen. If a woman is angry about the sexism she has faced, she has a reason. Preaching pacifism is a subtle way to undermine the anger of women who have been suffocated for centuries. Preaching pacifism takes away her passion, which shuts down her power, solely so she can fit into the little box you want her to. It's unfair. It's demoralizing and disrespectful. Your voice is a powerful thing. And though many will try to stifle you, your power comes when you realize your ability to say no. No, we will not let you speak to her that way. No, we will not let you pay us less than our equally qualified, equally hardworking colleagues simply because of our differing genders. And no, if you deny us what we deserve, we will not comply, as so many others feel they have to in order to protect their families, their financial stability, or their careers. No, we will not let you tell us that speaking up about issues that we and so many others face all too often will hinder our careers, our elegance, our place in a system that was not designed for us, but we will force our way into anyways. There is strength in numbers, and when many voices combine in groups such as the AAUW, a whisper can be turned into a shout above the roar of the crowd. So, what can we, as a collective, as the part of a larger whole, as an individual, do to stand up to sexism? Find your voice, and when you do, fill the silence. Thank you.